It's cold out here, isn't it?
Very cold.
It's a very cold day. Gino and I were just saying there's talent and then there's TV. And here we are back with the show again. The weather's been wacky. I don't know what we're paying for. We had summer in April.
Right.
Is it going to be like this for the rest of the summer?
You never know.
It's not very nice. I run a guest house, you know. You know what the guests think when they pay a lot of money to come out on a weekend with weather like this?
Well, what do they think?
They think, why did I come here? And they want lots of attention and hot tea and fires in the fireplace and all that kind of stuff, see? And I got a cold from the weather.
Yeah.
That's no fun. But we're going to the vineyard on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yes.
This is going to be the first in our island visiting series, right?
Well, we'll be visiting other places that
Right.
Islanders might want.
You promised to take me to Key West next winter. We're going, right?
Cape Air will take us.
Right, Cape Air will take us there.
Yeah.
Key West is like Nantucket with strip joints and tattoo parlors.
Is that why you want to go?
Yeah, the Nantucket part. The strip joints and tattoo parlors are for you, and the Nantucket part's for me.
Oh, I see.
You can get that Queequeg head tattoo thing going on down there if you want. All right? So we're going to the vineyard to tape next Tuesday, and we'll talk to the vineyarders there. If there's anything you'd like to know from Martha's Vineyard, or give Gino a call at 325-7935, and we'll go look at what's going on. We'll try and get some answers for you. We're going to talk to the people at WMVY over there.
Yeah.
We're going to take a drive around. Gino, have you been to the vineyard
Never
before?
been there.
I've been there once. It's an interesting island.
Well, maybe.
And as
we'll
everyone
run
knows,
into,
it's the second best island off the coast of Cape Cod.
That's right.
Right?
Well, maybe we'll run into a few Hollywood types.
Maybe we'll run into a few Hollywood types. Maybe we'll run into a few George Andrews types on the vineyard. That would be good
that
too.
would be.
And maybe we'll run into the ghost of John Belushi. One never knows. But we're just going to go around and talk to some people today. And hi, can we talk to you while you work?
Go ahead, Tish.
Would that be all right? Yeah? You're the head gardener?
Really?
Are you really? That's great.
Because of the wind.
What's your name?
Tish.
Tish? My name's Michael.
Hi, Michael.
That's Gino. Have you seen the show?
Hi, Gino. Yes, on
We
channel.
have a little show on channel.
Yes, I do.
Now, what are you
Watch it
mulching
all the
here
time.
today?
Just this property right here.
Is this a Winthrop property?
Mm-hmm.
What doesn't Winthrop own in Nantucket? That's probably a shorter list, right?
It's probably a very
Gotta bring that.
All right.
Definitely.
Let me get around here.
Just reach it over.
All right.
It's the wind, and if
Yeah,
it's
we're
not
getting
close,
wind here.
we're not gonna
Right.
hear it.
How long have you been doing this for Winthrop?
This is my first year for winter.
Really? Did you come here from somewhere else?
Ohio.
Ohio? It's a change, isn't it?
It is, definitely.
Yeah?
I used to come here as a kid, though, so
Uh-huh.
I'm familiar with the island.
Were you with Winthrop out there?
No.
Are they a big company all
No,
over
I
the
wasn't.
world? No?
No.
So how did you end up getting with them and
My
coming
cousin
here?
saw the ad in the paper
Uh-huh.
and called me, and I answered it, and here
And
I
you're an
am.
experienced
Yes,
gardener?
I've been doing this for 30 years.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Do you like your work?
I love it.
Yeah?
Who else
What
would be
about-
out here on this kind of
I know,
day?
a day like today, you know? I mean, did you go to school for it or anything?
Yes, I did.
Really? Where'd you go?
Small community college in
Uh-huh.
Virginia.
In Virginia? Is that where you grew up?
No, I grew up in Ohio. I
Ohio?
lived in Virginia for quite a few
Uh-huh.
years.
How was Virginia?
Beautiful.
Yeah? I used to live in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
they don't
okay,
call
that's
it
down-
Lynchburg
that's down
for
south.
nothing down there. Yeah.
That's down south.
How did you like it there?
In Virginia?
Yeah.
Very much so.
Did you really?
I lived up in northern Virginia.
Uh-huh. And in New England, is that a change for you, or do you like it? Or
Oh, I love New England. I've always, one way or another.
are people pretty different here than they are in Ohio?
No, just as
No?
friendly.
Just as friendly?
Yep.
That's interesting. And what do you do when you're not gardening?
Oh, what do I do when I'm not gardening?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, people say there's nothing to do on Nantucket on the off season, right? Do you manage to keep yourself busy?
I'm not here on the off season.
Oh, you're
I'm
not?
only here March through December.
Oh, really? And then what?
Then I go away for a few months.
Yeah, somewhere
Vacation.
nice, somewhere warm.
Well, hopefully.
Go do a
I'll
little
have to try Key
gardening.
West that you were talking about.
That sounds good to me, doesn't it? Do you go to Key West?
I have never been there, but I want to go there this winter.
We were just saying, Key West is like Nantucket with massage parlors and tattoo
Exactly.
parlors.
Much different from what I hear.
Yeah, so it stays open later too. But
Right.
is this your first summer, like all summer?
It's my first summer all summer. I haven't been here in the summer since the 50s.
Right. And Winthrop takes good care of you?
Very good care.
Give you a nice house to live in and all that stuff?
They take good care of us.
That's pretty nice, Who's your helper over here?
That's Dick.
Dick?
He's an institution here.
Yes, he is. I've
He's
seen
an
him for
instant.
years.
You must have. Let me get rid of the cigarette.
No,
please.
she says.
You don't want the missus to see you smoking.
No.
She says you're an institution, but I think what she meant was you're on furlough from an institution. Was
No.
that what she meant to say?
Not really.
No?
The MBTA in Boston.
Right? Were you with the MBTA?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Right.
Are you Charlie on the MTA?
I was,
Yeah?
and I went through some rough times.
Did ya?
For 23 years.
What was rough about the MTA?
Well, I had the tough line,
Yeah?
the orange line.
The Orange Line, man.
Right.
There's a lot happening on the Orange Line.
And
isn't it?
you'd have robberies,
Right.
and every day there was
What'd
some
you do?
excitement. I was a motorman.
You were motorman?
Yeah.
You know, doesn't every guy dream at some point
To
in their life
run a
about being a
train.
motorman?
I never heard the word.
They're the guys that run the train.
Yeah, that's
You know,
a motorman.
have you
I thought
been
that
on the
was called an
T?
engineer.
Well, that's the big trains,
Oh,
but
I-
this
Right.
is in the subways.
I see. Motorman.
It's great, yeah. New
That-
York, because I lived in New York for a while, and you see these guys standing in the front of the train. They got their little lever there. They're
Yeah.
driving the train.
And
It
you
looked like
just
a cool
go,
job.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Now, is
but the
it-
only thing is that you're down in the tunnel
Right.
all day. So this is why I got to love gardening.
Uh-huh.
And I retired down here. I've been down here now 7 years.
7 years?
And I've worked with Winthrop for 6 years.
Winthrop taking good care of you?
They take
nice
excellent
folks?
care. Lee Bradley and,
Yep.
and Henry Weiner. They
Now, what's
couldn't-
going to happen with the big change over here?
Well, it hasn't affected
Right.
what we're doing
Uh-huh.
because we still have straight walk, evidently.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? I figured the workload would have
No,
been less.
Just the water they sold? Oh,
Yeah.
really?
so far.
Not the Harbor House and the White Elephant?
Well, yes,
That's
that's
going, yeah.
gone. But
Right.
I don't know too much about the wheeling and
Right.
dealing.
Well, they say they're going to do a lot of upgrading, too. That'll mean a
Yeah.
lot of work for you guys, huh?
Well, we got enough.
Planting this and that?
We got enough to do down there with South Wharf
Right.
and Straight Wharf
Yep.
and all the property here. And
Are the people who come into the wharf cottages and stuff, they nice folks?
everyone is nice.
They're dirty rich, though, aren't they? Filthy rich down there?
Well,
Huh?
I don't know.
But they're nice,
They're
right?
all my friends.
All nice folks.
They're all nice folks.
Yeah, and what do you do when you're not working with your retirement time? This isn't retirement. You're working all day.
Yeah, I love it.
Do you really?
I work over 40 hours a week.
Really?
From first of, I started in March, the middle of March,
Right.
and I'll go right till the Christmas stroll.
Uh-huh. And then
And-
take the winter off?
And then take a month off to Florida and
Very
Naples.
nice. That sounds
That's a
great.
big. That's a big Nantucket connection. Then.
Naples, yes.
Are
it
there a
is.
lot of Nantucketers
A lot
down
of
there?
Nantucketers
Oh,
love
nice.
Naples.
Oh,
Have you
that-
got a house
fun.
down there?
No,
Oh.
no, we just rent a condo.
Oh.
Is that fun?
Well, yeah,
Yeah?
I loved it.
Now, what do you do here in the wintertime? You know, I mean, it's kind of slow, isn't it?
Well, I just love the island.
Yeah?
I roam around.
Uh-huh.
And
You got kids?
I have a son that's an Episcopal priest
Really?
in Rocky Hill, Connecticut,
Uh-huh.
and my daughter lives in Guilford, Connecticut.
Guilford, right. Now, your son, tell me a little bit about, my grandfather was an Episcopal priest
Oh,
also, yeah.
oh, interesting.
And, but what, now you saw your son go through deciding to become a priest, right?
Right.
What, did you see him change?
I saw
did
him change.
How did that happen?
How did it happen? He went off on a trip, then got involved down in the state of Washington and joined some church down there and got active. And then he got into worked at the Pizza Hut
Right.
down there.
Uh-huh.
And then we didn't see him for a couple years.
Right.
And he came back home, and all of a sudden he's got this ministry bit in him.
Right.
And he went up to Bangor Seminarian
Right.
School and spent 4 years up there.
What made him, did he explain to you, his father, about what his calling was to the ministry?
His calling was that we brought him up as a good church family.
Right.
I saw that the two children went every Sunday to Sunday school, and he just followed. He just got that instilled in him,
Mm-hmm.
and then he just saw the love of God or something,
Mm-hmm.
and he's doing a terrific
Good
job.
for him. What do you think about the love of God?
Well, I love it.
Yeah? Does it affect you every day?
It does.
Yeah?
That's why I can work with this young lady.
Uh-huh. Has the love of God provided you with this nice retirement life on Nantucket?
Yes, it
You
has.
could do worse, couldn't you?
I love it.
Well, if I'm doing as well as you are when I'm retirement age, I'll be thrice happy, won't you?
Well,
You're doing a great job.
Well,
Keep up the good work.